Hello and welcome back to Popcorn Chat. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video I'm speaking to you about Tim Burton's latest film, Beetlejuice, but don't say it a third time. I'm very much a Tim Burton fan. I grew up on his films, but surprisingly I'm not really a big fan of Beetlejuice. It's one of my least favourites of his. I'm much more of a Edward Scissorhands, Corpse Bride, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory kind of girl. So when I heard that Danny Elfman score at the opening of the film as we fly across this town and it becomes a miniature set, I was completely taken back into the world of Tim Burton. I'm just going to say I had a pretty good time with this film. I thought it was really silly and it's just the kind of film that I needed. There's some great comedic dialogue throughout and I think the performances from Catherine O'Hara and Willem Dafoe were so good. They were so funny. They brought the comedic element to every scene they were in and just really sort of elevated the film for me. Of course, Michael Keaton is back playing Beetlejuice and I think that was one of his best performances in the first film, so it was great to see he still had that talent in the second film as well. I love the world building and the use of real sets, and you kind of expect that now with a Tim Burton film, so it's great to see that he's still using them. But of course there were moments where there was use of CGI, which you just have to in terms of adding in those flourishes or something you just can't do practically. The makeup, the costume, the hair, everything was fantastic in this film. The creative art style is just so prevalent within Burton's films, so that did not slip. I really liked the last act of this film. It felt like an accumulation of all things Tim Burton, with various filmmaking styles, the humour, the music, and just the general sort of gothic vibe. It was everything I wanted, and it was just there in front of me in that last act. I do think the film's detriment is that there are too many storylines going on. I feel as though they could have concentrated the characters down and made a tighter and ultimately a better script. Or you give Monica Bellucci's character Dolores much more to do and say. She's set up as this big villain in the first act of the film and then she's sidetracked for the majority of it. The film was much more about Beetlejuice and the family dynamic, and she just sort of gets put to the side and is thrown back in again in the third act. So I felt like her character is really underwritten and it just gets convoluted in the middle of this film and just becomes a little bit messy. Overall, I had a really great time with this film. There's a lot to love, from performances to the world building. Tim Burton really knows how to make a gothic comedy horror. With a little bit of script rework, this could have been brilliant. Thank you so much for watching this review of Beetlejuice. Hopefully you guys have checked it out already. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, or if you're going to watch it this weekend, come back, watch this video and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys very soon for another Popcorn Chat.